Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. This one, big number 242. So I've been teasing, I've been sort of hinting around at the fact that we might or might not have done some things at Tiege that were big deals. And today I am revealing the big deals. Some of them we're excited about, some of them we're super excited about, some of them we're a little bit nervous about because we don't know exactly how it's going to play out long term. And so today I'm going to dive in a little bit about what's been going on at Tiege Hanley behind the scenes. And then I saw a few business questions from last week's vlog where I took you on a little field trip to my investment property and talked a little bit about my philosophy on real estate and investing. If you missed that one, guys, I would definitely go check it out. I will link to it down below. Also, down below, if you have ever wondered what the difference between bar soap and body wash and how to choose, there's actually a video that Tiege Hanley has put out. This one goes out to Josh. Josh, great job for putting it out. We're going to link to that down below. It's an incredible video, guys, and it really sort of goes into some things that you might not have thought about. So the links will be linked down below. Today, though, let's talk a little bit about Tiege Hanley updates. The first update I would like to give you is that we have officially hired a COO, a Chief Operating Officer. Now, a Chief Operating Officer essentially is the man, the woman, whomever, is tasked with overseeing the daily operations of the business, the day-to-day stuff. And he reports directly to the CEO, aka Kelley Thornton, who is our CEO. Kelley has been, since pretty much day one, has been wearing all of the hats on his bald little head, right? He's been wearing the COO hat. He's been trying to figure out the he's actually never been like the CMO because he's not the most tech savvy individual. He's been the CEO. He's been he's worn all of the hats, and it's been tough because everybody goes to Kelley for approvals, for problems, and then we brought in Akin, and Akin has been incredible. And then we brought on Jay, and Jay has really taken the ball in a technical perspective, and he's really been just crushing it and handling most of the technology stuff. Akin, the marketing stuff, he's been doing a great job. He also recently got promoted like we talked about. But it's super, super exciting, the fact that we have officially brought on and hired a COO. His name is Moose, and that's actually what it's Mustafa. His name is super amazing and super awesome, but he goes by Moose, and so I think that's a really cool name. And so I've talked to Moose, and he is super excited, and he is going to bring a tremendous amount of value. He has a whole ton of experience in a lot of different areas, and talking to him, you really get the feeling that this guy is going to come in and make a dramatic impact on the business, how we do things, some of the, the fulfillment situation. He's going to handle the operations, right? That's his job. And then he is going to report to Kelley. And why this is such a big deal is that A, he is going to do a better job than Kelley is doing. He also is going to allow for Kelley to focus on other higher level things. The interesting thing about when you have a business is when you first start, you're wearing all the hats, right? When Tiege Hanley started, it was me, it was Rob, it was Kelley. It was us three. And then we brought on Anthony, who started, working on the fulfillment. But from the very beginning, it was very apparent that we needed help, right? We needed to bring on incredible people to do what they do better than we could do so that we could move the ball forward. And so, Moose, welcome to the team. I think everybody should drop one of these to be like, yo, Moose, you sound awesome, and we're excited to hear from you. Eventually, when I am able to see everybody in person, when this whole craziness is over, we will definitely be interviewing him. The next thing, I got a list. We got some other exciting stuff. The dashboard. The dashboard, the dashboard, the dashboard. The constant evolution that is the Tiege Hanley dashboard. So as we've talked about, our job is to help you basically use skincare and Tiege Hanley as you want, right? When we first started, for the first 3 years, it was this is our system. You're either level 1, level 2, level 3, your acne, and you use it like we tell you. There was no changing, there was no altering, there was no modification. What we did allow you to do was sort of schedule it, right? That was a big thing for us. But then after interviewing and talking to a lot of you guys and seeing how you guys actually want to use the product, how ignorant would it be for us to say, no, you can't be a Tiege Hanley customer unless you use our products the way we think you should. Now, it's true, the way that we tell you to use it with the system, if you use it that way, it's going to basically be the best way that you are going to utilize our system because they're designed. All of the products are designed to work together in a specific order. You use them twice a day or twice a week or whatever it is, and this is the way that you are going to have the best skin possible. But that being said, if you didn't use our system the way that we want, what were you to do? You were going to cancel. You're like, yo, sorry, love the wash, love the AM, love the eye cream, but that's it. Like, I don't want everything else, so why am I paying for everything else? So bye, peace, deuces, it's been real, later. Well, it's been a constant evolution. Listen to your customers. This is kind of the takeaway in the name of the game. They will tell you what they want. They will tell you how they want to use your products. And why should we not allow somebody who wants to use Tiege Hanley products the ability to use them if he doesn't want to use our specific level 1, level 2, level 3? And so, long story short, we've done a bunch of things. We started something where if you're in your dashboard, you can actually downgrade now to a level what's called a level 0, where you're going to get your wash, you're also going to get your AM. And then you could add products, right? Anybody could go into their dashboard and say, yo, I want a hand sanitizer, or I want a wash body bar, a scrub body bar. I want an extra moisturizer. I want an extra wash. I want, extra lip balm. You could go in and add any product to your box, and then we'd send them to you. The problem with that was that each month, if you're like, yo, I would really like to get a lip balm every single month, or I would really like to get 2 washes every single month, you had to go in, and each time we'd send you the email and say, yo, your box, it's getting ready. You'd have to go in and add it, and add it, and add it. Well, guess what's launching this week? Yeah, you guessed it. The ability to make your box and your add-ons sticky. What does this mean, and why is this important? This means that if you are a level 3 and you want a lip balm every month, every time you get your system, you can actually add it, and that will become your system. If you're like, yo, I want the wash, I want the AM, and I want the eye cream, and I want the body bar, wash body bar. You can make that your box. All you would do then was go into your dashboard, you would downgrade to a level 0, which is basically like a starter system, the basic core products that you need, and you can add. And so you can basically completely customize your box on an ongoing thing, which is huge. Now, we have been working on this since February. It has been a huge time suck. It has been a huge technology suck. There's been a huge learning curve for everybody, but Jay specifically and our tech team. But we're finally getting ready to roll that out, which is super exciting. Some other things that we've done in terms of the customizable experience when you're checking out the first time, say you're going and you're going to go buy a level 3 box today. You can actually go and at the point of purchase, you can add additional products. Why is this important? Our average order value has skyrocketed as a result of allowing people to buy what they want when they want it, essentially. And so all of these little things have been pretty amazing. But like I said, it's been a huge learning curve. There's been a lot of hurdles and roadblocks and things that we've had to overcome in order to get here where we are. But we're super excited. We have known now for a little while, more than a little while, that we need to do a better job making Tiege Hanley a more customizable sort of experience. Something else that we're doing is called the handsome button, right? When you log into the dashboard, first off, the dashboard is getting upgraded and you're gonna have a lot more flexibility. Something that we have not allowed people to do is to pause. To just pause. I'm just gonna take a break. What happened was because we didn't have the pause, what people would do if they're like, yo, I need to take a little bit of a break, you'd cancel. And then when you're ready to come back, you would come back and you'd have to set it all. Now you can pause it. We call it the handsome button, but basically you can pause your handsome or you can have your handsome rocking and rolling. And of course, you can customize the date when you actually get your Tiege Hanley system sent. And so we are going above and beyond in terms of really trying to help you have as many options and customize it as much as possible. We are still working. We're not there yet in terms of some other things that we want to do, some other things in terms of functionality, in terms of ordering auxiliary products on demand, where if you're in between boxes and you want to add an eye cream, or you're like, yo, I ran out, I didn't know I was using it, or your boy stole it, you can add it and we can ship you an individual product right then and there. And so this brings us to something else that we have shied away from, but we finally were like, all right, you guys want to do it? Let's do it. And that is a one-time purchase, no subscription. What does this mean? This means that if you're like, yo, I want to check out this Tiege Hanley action. I've been hearing something about it. My boy uses it, and my God, he's so handsome. We haven't had many people actually say that, but I see you out there. You can go on and you can buy a level 1, you can buy a level 2, you can buy a level 3, you can buy a level 1 acne, you can buy an individual box. That's it. Just go on, boop, make your purchase without a subscription. But it's a premium, $10 more per box. But what that means is that instead of before, what was happening is people were buying because they wanted to try it, because we realized that one of our biggest issues at Tiege Hanley is people want to try it, right? They don't necessarily know if they want to commit or whatever, and so they will buy it, right? They'll sign up, and then right away, boom, they'd cancel. Like, it was to the point, and this is something that we've talked about a lot in terms of the churn, like people that sign up and then boom, they're out. The churn, it's been a constant battle. We have been battling the churn. Somebody signs up and boom, they're gone. We've been doing things to help lower that, and it's been working incredibly well. And this is the next step and the next iteration in that puzzle, is allowing people to buy it without a commitment and just try it. If you like it, great. Now, once again, it is $10 more per system. It's a premium. We started doing this on Amazon. That was our whole Amazon strategy, right? We're like, okay, if somebody wants to buy a Tiege Hanley system, they can go to Amazon, because we knew that they were searching there, and allow it. And we charge $10 more on Amazon, and we sell a ton of them. And so we knew that, okay, let's just make this part of the thing on our website, right? Hoping that if you land on Tiege Hanley, you saw that it's an option, you might buy it and try it, and then determine, hey, I really love this stuff, I'm going to sign up and save $10, or whatever it may be. And so that is what we've done. Woo, that's good. But we don't know what this is going to mean long term. We do know that when somebody buys a system, for a premium, $10 more, that is, essentially $10 more to the bottom line. Now, one of the reasons why there's more of a premium to that is that there are costs associated with trying to just give you one box one time. And so it costs us more to do that. And also, we want to basically reward the people that are going to roll with us and use Tiege Hanley on a regular basis. And so this was the way that we decided to try to solve that problem, or partially solve that problem. And it's been working. We think, our churn has been dropping steadily. It's been dropping steadily ever since we implemented a lot of these sort of things and rewards programs and incentives. But it's also dropped as a result of people being able to just go on and buy a box. But that being said, we've only had like a month's worth of data. And so once again, it goes back to data. You've got to really analyze things, because from the surface, you're like, great, just sell them a one-time thing, right? Well, what does that really mean? Before, how many of those people that are just signing up for one time would have done 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or 5 months? And so it's really just it's a wait and see, analyze and adjust. But we're excited about it. We knew that there was a need. We knew that a lot of you guys would be excited about it. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. We've been working really hard over the course of the past year in order to make all these things happen. And it's finally coming to fruition. And it's all about us trying to make Tiege Hanley a better company for you. Because, when we started, we thought Tiege Hanley was going to be one thing. It has morphed and evolved into something else. And honestly, it's morphing into something better, a more customizable experience. And I think at the end of the day, that's my keyword and catchphrase, it is about making this as customizable as possible so that we give you the products you want when you want it, so you can use them as you personally want to use them. So the first business question comes from our friend Hrishikesh. You know how I am with names. I'm a dumb American. I'm sorry, brother. Medhi. Anyway, his question is, how can I invest in your company? Unfortunately, we are not seeking investment at this time, but we have thought about that. We have thought about, if we did need to raise money, what if we opened it up and allowed sort of, you guys to invest, if you wanted to. But at the time, we decided that, you know what, we're still doing okay. We haven't needed to raise money yet, which is a good thing, which means that we are a profitable business that is able to grow and scale even though we have not raised money. And honestly, in this space, the fact that we are doing the revenue that we are doing without raising money, we're like a unicorn. Everybody in this space at this size of business has raised money for the most part, except us. We have decided, you know what? We got to keep, we don't, and that's one of the things, like we don't take, Rob, Kelley, and myself, we don't take like a big salary. We invest money back into it and we budget. Like if we project that we're going to do X number of dollars in a year, we allocate money to the different departments, to the different like resources like marketing and to advertising, which is marketing, to brand, like these different like compartments, customer loyalty, like we allocate money based on a percentage of the projected revenue that we do, if that makes sense. Like, let me give you an example. So if we decide that we want to spend 10% of our revenue on marketing, right? Say we do, or we're projecting to do, say, easy numbers, $10 million. Right? We know that 10% of that, $1 million, we're going to allocate to marketing, and so you divide that up by 12, and this is how much we're spending per month. And you do that at the beginning of the year, right? But as sort of the year unfolds, if you hit projections, great. If you don't hit projections, you've got to adjust or possibly modify that. But why was I telling you this? What the hell was I even talking about? I don't know where the heck I was going with that. Just to say that we don't take all the profit. We basically invest it back into our business in order to grow it. And at this point, we have not needed to seek outside funding in order to grow our business. And most companies, they do. Most big companies that you hear about, even small companies, startups, they're all taking money, except we haven't needed to, which is awesome. We still own 100% of our company. The next business question comes from our friend. Where is he? Where is he? He's definitely a friend. Wait for it. And the last business question that we have is from our friend Dylan LaLonde. Good to see you, brother. He says, how does it work when you promote your own brands in a video? Does your company pay you for the advertisement, or is it free advertisement for your business? Thanks. Keep up the great work. So this is an interesting question and probably just one that people are curious about. So when I promote my businesses like Tiege Hanley, Enemy, Pete and Pedro, I do not, it's free, right? It's free for Tiege Hanley, it's free for Pete and Pedro, it's free for Enemy. I only do or publish X number of videos per month, okay? So I've got the advertising agency, Menfluential Media. And so I say, okay, each month I need 2 videos for me to promote Tiege Hanley. I need 2 videos per month to promote Pete and Pedro, and I need 1 video a month to promote Enemy. And so out of my month, 5 videos, all right, are for me. I don't sell the advertising. And so that means if I'm doing, say, easy numbers, 20 videos, 20, I'm scheduled to put out 20 videos a month. I typically do like 4 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. All right, 4 weeks, 20 videos. 5 of those are for me. And so my sales guys only will sell 15 advertisements. All right, now, when it gets busier in terms of, when the holiday season rolls up, I will, because, I'm a firm believer in make hay while the sun is shining, I will open up maybe, 2 additional spots a month. But yeah, when I do a promotion for Pete and Pedro, Tiege Hanley, or Enemy, it is free. And that is one of the benefits to being a business partner with somebody who has the ability to put out content. You are not paying for that advertisement. And so that makes the customer acquisition cost like 0, essentially. And so that's how it works, if you're interested. Anyway, speaking of interested, did you dig this video? Gentlemen, if you did, drop us 1 of these or 2 of these or however many you're able to drop. Also, notification bell. I just want to take a quick quick second to remind you to turn the notification bell on. If you like our vlog and you're watching this, if it's not on, you're not going to know. You're not going to get notified when we launch videos. And we launch, at least 1 vlog a week. We also launch additional content. And so make sure that notification bell is on. Also, if you've got a business question, down below, start it with business question and then ask your question. Next week, we're going to dive in and answer them if you've got some. And remember, gentlemen, this is all about you. Tiege Hanley is about you. And that is the reason why we are working so hard to make Tiege Hanley a better company better methods, better systems, better products. Like the reason we don't launch like 27,000 products is because of the fact that we spend so much time perfecting, and honestly, like perfection, you've heard, is the enemy of progress at times, and that is part of Tiege Hanley's problem. But we are committed to giving you nothing but the best. Super high quality products at an incredibly affordable price and just over delivering, you know? And that's sort of a recipe I think that is safe if you follow, you know? Under promise, over deliver. You have incredible products at a fair price, guys. Your customers will be loyal. Be transparent as possible, and listen to them. And I think that's really the takeaway from this vlog. Listen to your customers. We are listening to you.